University of Texas at Arlington. Home of the Mavericks. Home of an athletic program that is striving to be the best. Witness the drive and determination as we push boundaries and aim for greatness. This is more than a game. It's our legacy in the making.
It's a really strategic approach to how we're using our student athletes and our staff to go out and hand out tickets to engage with people to make sure that they know that this game is happening.
Walking up, I see just like this long line of people. This is a lot. I don't usually see big lines outside of the game. It was electrifying. Like you could feel how excited everybody was. It literally walking through the doors, I was like, I'm locked in. It's game time.
Whenever we saw everybody that was there, we were just like, oh, this is gonna be such a great game. And then they started all the rally towels and I absolutely loved it.
Not only is this a national televised game, we have these big names here. We've got our own Austin from UTA who just recently won an Olympic medal. I was mind.
Whatever ideas they had that they were just going to be coming to, an empty building or whatever it might be, that's not what we have. We have great fans. We have a great student section. We have a great way to engage students when they're here. Our family days are exceptional. So no matter where you're coming from, when you come into the game, when you get here, it's not going to be what you expected at all. I think that's just where we are in athletics now, in trying to create an event versus just the competition. I mean, the competition is absolutely the most important part of it, but you're trying to capture a different audience and you're trying to do something different. So it's kind of like the circus craziness of it is what makes you be able to talk about this event in a different way. I mean, we are first class in the things that we do. From the fan experience, the PA announcing, the band, the cheer, the dance, our student leaders that are down there, in the corral, and they're just having a blast, and the spirit is there. And so you get those rally towels going, and what it makes you realize is we can be just like every other great basketball playing institution in the country, and so we just need to continue to create opportunities to do that.
But she loved softball, loved playing ball here. This was her family, the coaches, the team. It's not always your choice of what happens, because that night it wasn't her choice. Putting alcohol in your system, getting behind that wheel of that car, that's a choice. And there's a difference between a choice and an accident.
Having that tragedy happen, and then all these years later, having a softball staff that, recognizes that importance of the history of a program, it's touching. But I think that this tournament's also a great platform for the community and for UTA to have some alcohol awareness and to promote that and to get information out there about what happened with her can be prevented. UTA softball is honoring her with a great honor of her name is going to be on a softball tournament.
Way bunt shown right from the play. Bautista charging home. She'll score. The throw to first. Not in time. That'll be a 2 RBI double and a 9-0 lead for UT Arlington, courtesy of Kylie Bautista. 1-1 pitch, line drive, left field. It's a fair ball and goes to the wall. Holscher scores. Baylor scores. Here comes Souza. The tag not in time. A diving play. Oh, what a play there by Maldonado to end the inning. Deep drive out to center field. Livers goes back at the wall. It's gone. A Baylor bomb here at home, and the Mavericks take the lead. It's 5-3. Now ground ball right to Holster, trying to turn two to second, to first, double play.
The first 2 weeks have been a little spotty because of the weather. I thought we played overall pretty well against UTSA in the opening weekend, and then we go about 10 days without playing. We got canceled by Globe Life, and then weather in Stillwater pushed us to just a 2-game series Sunday, Monday. So. I think that showed. I was disappointed in how we played in Stillwater. They're top 10 team. They're outstanding. They have national championship aspirations. But I felt that for some of our guys, the environment was big for them, and so we've got to get out there and keep playing. We just need to play. Just playing 5 games, we have to start controlling our heart rate and understanding that that's part of executing the game plan that we have. You have to have that heart rate under control and just go out and play baseball. It's baseball, and so we didn't really play well, and that was what was disappointing. Not the losses, but just that we didn't play like we're capable of playing. And so again, we're learning things early in the season. 23 new players. Most of them have not played on this stage in Division I baseball, so we're learning things, and we've got some guys stepping up. That's fun to watch, and we've got some guys that again need to go back to understanding it's about just playing baseball, controlling your heart rate, and executing your at bats, your pitches, your defense, and we'll get a great opportunity with another good club coming in with Houston, and the schedule will challenge us, but it will be good for us in the end when we hit conference. But we've got several weeks to play good non-conference teams, and that will just do nothing but continue to expose things that we need to work on. So I'm excited to get back after it. We need to play. You look at our walks to strikeouts, they're way out of proportion, and we've got to control that a little bit. And that just comes again, especially this weekend, with the heart rate getting a little out of control. Guys were just going up there and swinging early. But we still put together a fair amount of hits against a good pitching staff. My disappointment overall was more in our pitching staff. We're a command, attack the zone pitching staff, and we let the environment get to us with some of our guys, and not throwing enough quality pitches. We'll throw some quality pitches against a good team, and they'll get hit, and that's okay. We'll take our chances with that. But when you combine being constantly behind in the count, and then we walked more in those 2 games than we should, honestly, in 10 games. So we've got some work to do on that end, but we're again finding out things about our guys, and it'll be nothing but positive in what we learn from it and how we attack it. So adversity management is the #1 thing that defines a team and the success that they will have, and I like adversity early in the season. We played 5 games. We're 2-3. We're hanging in there. We've just got to go back to playing the style of baseball that we're capable of against another very good club in Houston this weekend. We're shuffling lineups. We're playing guys at multiple positions, and I like that. We have that versatility and that capability to do that, but we need guys to start separating, and we need guys to play like they're capable of playing, and we will. We got punched in the mouth by a team that could win the national championship. The overreaction is the thing that I'm proud of these guys. They haven't really, done to to my knowledge anyway, just by seeing how they carry themselves yesterday and today in practice. So we've just got to get back to playing good baseball and taking care of the ball. And if you do that, the scoreboard will take care of itself. And if it doesn't, well, you've done everything you can to play your best baseball, and that's all you can ask. And I think we'll do that.